Hi everyone. So my name is Zeke and this is Tin. Both of us work at Aura Network as BDs. But before I get to the presentation, just have a quick question for everyone. So who here loves NFTs? Who here has an NFT? Who here has a NFT collection? Wow, cool.
Hello.
And who here wants to start an NFT collection? Cool. I guess that's no one. Cool. So I guess just a bit of context. There's no notes. So obviously, ever since last year, we've seen a massive growth of NFTs. So in quarter 4 2021, we've seen an approximate surge of $10.5 billion in NFTs. And it has grown to more than just a simple, PvP. We've seen it being used in the metaverse, finance, all sorts of types of applications as well. And obviously with these types of new challenges, there are new applications that, need to be put into place so that we can have new cases for NFTs as well. And a lot of these, I guess, solutions have to come a lot of these challenges before becoming into mainstream adoption, especially when it comes to the usability as well as the interoperability as well. Cool. And so at the moment, majority of all the NFTs collections that we've seen are mainly on Ethereum. And there are competitors such as Solana, Avalanche that have to follow. And I guess when it comes for a business to choose a certain blockchain to create an NFT, there are several things that need to be taken into consideration. Obviously, you have the transaction cost, the robustness, security, speed, the community usability, the interoperability, as well as other characteristics as well. Some NFT projects, they take an alternative route, and some NFT projects, they thrive to reach the next level of innovation and choosing a different approach. So obviously, you have the Ronin chain, the flow, which allows them to, I guess, optimize and tailor it to their desired needs. We believe that this is the approach or correct way to solve the usability as well as the interoperability problems. We believe that there should be a lot more layer 1 blockchains that can be optimized for specific purposes, governance, secured by the community, that can share, the same interests as well. Applications top of these blockchains would have more customizations for their community. And so this is where, I guess, Aura Network came about. So Aura Network is an NFT-centric layer 1 blockchain that we focus on, expanding the use cases of NFTs across various industries. Essentially, we create a one-stop destination for minting, evaluating, querying, transacting NFTs, and we want to become the pioneer NFT infrastructure in the future. We are building a sovereign blockchain that is optimized for NFT use cases, building using the Cosmos SDK. So we work directly with brands and IP owners to bring their Web 2 portfolios to Web 3. We provide them with the customizations for better use and experience as well. And we want to be able to push the NFT adoption into real life use cases as well. So this is a bit about our ecosystem. So we have obviously the infrastructure, which is the blockchain, the currency, as well as many D applications such as the Aurascan, Horoscope, as well as the PixelSafe, which is very similar to Gnosis Safe, however, for the Cosmos ecosystem, and as well as the Twilight NFT marketplace, which is currently being built out at the moment as well. Some of our backers, Core 98, which you're seeing out in the booth, also Impossible Finance, Kyber Ventures, and what's Guildfire as well. That's the ethos. So obviously we have the wallet support from Core 98 and Kelpa. Obviously the currency, which our token is on Bahrain, Impossible Finance, as well as MXC, centralized exchange. The Horoscope, which is the indexing service that we use for Aura Network, obviously providing data for everything that is within our ecosystem. As I mentioned before, we have the Aura Scan, which is the blockchain explorer for Aura Network. Pixis Safe is what I mentioned before as well, which is very similar to the Gnosis Safe, but for the Cosmos ecosystem and as well as Aura. Mentioned before the Twilight HUB, which is a NFT, a marketplace and a hub to create for NFT creators on the on the Aura network. Oh. And this is where Tin comes into play.
Hello. Hello everyone again. I'm Tin, BD of Aura Network and also like the co-founder of one of the biggest NFT community in Vietnam. It's the NFT Club. So may I ask all of you guys here, like, is there anyone here is like Web3 builder? You're building in like Web3 or crypto projects? Please show me your hand. Yeah, thank you very much. Maybe you not now, but maybe in your future, you gonna become a builder in Web3 because of their potential. So let me start a bit about like why you guys should start your project by NFTs. Let's get started with like some core value. For example, if you build a Web3 or crypto project, your product is a core value, and like community, social, and anything else is the sub things. Compared to NFT projects, the community is your core value, and the product is just a side thing. And you can build so more like product 1, 2, 3, and many more real projects. If your product, when you crypto project is not good, your community will leave you because they come to you because of your project, right? But however, if you start your project with NFTs, you got the community strong and the belief from the community, they will still supporting you. If your project is not good, they are ready to like feedback and giving you the insight and supporting you to build a better product, even the second one, the third one, and many more, right? Another thing is, there are some reason to start your project with NFTs, like NFTs as a branding tool. In NFTs, like if you sell 10,000 pieces of your projects, 10,000 pieces of the NFTs, you will get like 10,000 like loyal members of your community, and they will like ready to supporting you, do branding, marketing, change, even if like they changing their profile picture on Twitter, right? But when you didn't sell any NFTs, your project is just only one people, like only one team, your team, to do marketing and anything else for your projects. However, like when you're selling the NFTs to everyone, you will got a team, a group of loyal member user for your future product. You can like having the first tester, like user, and also receive the insight from the community for building a better product. And they are also like your target customer, your target audience in the future. The third one is also like when you're selling on collection and NFT, you can also like raising a small initial fund for your project. Like for example, if you sell like 10,000 piece of like $100, you get like 1 million, right? I say it's small, but however, it's not really small compared because you just have only the idea and the community. The fifth one is like you can also increase your project value by adding the value of the community. For example, if you're building a product your valuation just based on your product. But however, if you start your project with community, you can also including the value of the community in your project. For example, one more thing is like Azuki, you guys know, they just raised like $30 million just because their community is so active. And there's even they doing nothing, just collab with many big brands to selling merch and make the community hype and strongly believe what they are doing. Because their culture, their like motto is like just the process. They doing nothing in a really, really long time, and they just pop out. Like, I just collab with Red Bull. I just collab with like many big project, Ambush, for example, and the community strongly believe. They even does nothing because like in Azuki they have a lot of sub DAO. Their sub DAO is like strongly contribute back to the Azuki. Oh, yeah. And also the last one is like you having the strong community. They will supporting you in protect yourself from food because they strong. They do not believe anything else. For community, you can thinking about like building a community with culture. It's just similar with building a world, building the whole world with the same religion. Like there's a lot of people believe in God, believe in Jesus, believe in a Buddha, but however, like there's nothing to confirm that if Jesus or the God or Buddha living or not, right? Building a project with NFT is just the same. And they will like protect and support for a long live of your projects in the future. But there's nothing coming without any effort. So to do that, you have to build up the community, right? But however, in the NFTs, everything is just like emotional. They cannot hear about it. They have to feel it. So how can they feel it? There's some like key focus that you guys can thinking about, like the narrative, the story behind, the thing that gather all the people to join your community, like the vision, key value to make them like believe in yourself and go with you to alongside the whole role. And the third one is the ownership. You have to make your community believe that owning a piece of NFTs can also like owning a part of your projects, so they can feel the ownership and supporting your team in building a project. And the last one, like community vibe and inner activities, they're nothing like you can just saying to them and make them feel. You cannot do that. You have to like do something that be real, like in real life things or like activity in your Discord to make them can feel your like culture, your vision, and your narrative via the activities. And that's all. That's all about like, I guess like NFT is quite new, even like in the world or Vietnam or Thailand or Southeast Asia, it's still really, really small compared to like crypto or anything else. But however, I strongly believe in the future of NFTs. You guys can like leverage the power NFT for your project, not even like community project, but also like your like Web3 product, DeFi or anything. You can work on Web3. So, you guys like have any question to me? Yeah. So if there's nothing else, so thank you for you guys to stay in here and share with me. You can find me down via Telegram like I am Tin. I can help you guys like building up your community, also like your NFT project. Thank you very much.
Cool. Thank you very much. If you guys want to find more information about us, we'll just sit at the back booth over there, right next to Guildfire. So thank you very much for listening to our presentation.
Thank you very much.